Okay, so the GOP-controlled House in Montana has banned, well, they have voted, they just need to get it to the governor's desk, have banned TikTok. So TikTok is the latest in Republican, I can't even say Republicans, because the guy from the SEC and Biden's administration wants it banned too. Anyway, they want to ban TikTok, and so they have signed in the House, or not signed, they have voted in the House to ban TikTok. They just need to send it to, I guess, the possibly GOP-controlled Senate there in Montana, and then it'll go to the governor's desk. And so here's the thing. They said if Apple or Android has TikTok on their platform, they can be fined $10,000 a day. So the thing is, and I think they know this, hopefully they know this. Lord have mercy. Okay, aside. This is the problem with our government being represented only by businessmen and attorneys. They're very smart, they're very savvy, and intelligent sometimes. But they don't always keep up with what's going on in the world because it's outside of their scope. You may know laws, but do you know technology? Do you know medicine? Do you know trends and all these type of things that change? Do you know voter bases anymore? Or are you just appealing to the same people you appealed to 30 years ago when you first got elected? Do you even know what TikTok is? Have you ever been on the platform, or are you just sitting there voting because somebody else told you it was a bad thing? It's kind of like when the guy, oh Jesus, what's his name? From Google, who's the CEO or whatever for Alphabet. No, he's Google. Alphabet owns Google, but he's Google. And so he goes and he talks to the people in our government, and they start asking him about the iPhone. He doesn't work for Apple. And it's one of them things to where that's, okay, fine, that's a small oversight, but it's still the governing body of this country. You need to know things. And 75% of their time that they spend in government is not governing, it's raising money. That's what they do the majority of the time they are there. They don't keep up. They don't even know what the abortion pill does. They don't know what TikTok is. They're talking to the man from Google about their iPhones. And so it's one of them things to where they don't keep up with anything other than political agendas and not the world. When that guy from Oklahoma took the snowball into the halls of Congress and says, if the world is warming, then why does it still snow? And because climate and weather are not exactly the same thing. And why don't you know that, though? I can't. Okay, anyway. So what's going to happen with the GOP House in Montana trying to ban the Tik and the Tok? Why don't you ban Facebook? Which is a arm of Russian propaganda sometimes. It's... Because, mind you, let's go all the way back to its core. Why do they want to ban TikTok? Why do they say they want to ban TikTok? Let me say it that way. Because TikTok has the potential, not that it is, it has the potential to sway the minds of people in this country. That's what the guy in the SEC who started all this said. It has the potential through propaganda, because here's what, in his summation, this is what happens. You're on the TikTok and you're looking for something, and then whoever is controlling TikTok, the Chinese spies or whatever they're painting, has the ability to then pump the feed of your TikTok of stuff that they want you to see instead of stuff you want to see. So they can then start to sway you, and then, oh, Biden's a lizard person or something, one of them type of things, to where they have too much sway and control over the people of the United States. Tell me that I didn't just describe to you Facebook and Twitter. So why don't you ban those too? So anyway, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Star, the Hierophant, Ace of Swords, Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, the Chariot, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Swords. This is, I would say give up, but I mean, they can do what they want to do. The Chariot does totter on. But the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, this is opposites of sides, even though it's not fire and water, one person's logic, one person's emotion. So this has nothing to do with TikTok necessarily. This has something to do with the control of what people do and see. Because the Queen of Swords is your logic. This can be also your data, things of that nature. And then the Queen of Cups is what a person feels, or the response to what is happening. And so they are trying to go with that notion that they have the ability to control you based upon your feed. The Ace of Swords and the Star. There will be some sort of victory that is had in the future over TikTok. This is an eventual win. This is usually something that you can claim yourself, but as many of the lawyers have pointed out, how are you going to police this? You cannot walk up to each person and say, let me see your phone. You got TikTok on there, take it off. You can't do that. So how are you going to police this? You can tell Apple and Google they can't have it on their platforms in Montana. Okay, fine. But I don't need to be in Montana to download something. So anyway, Hierophant and the Five of Swords, there's an initial defeat, though. So this is, whatever this win is, the Star is for the future. So this comes way down the line. The Five of Swords and the Hierophant, though, this is dishonor. This is also defeat. The Chariot, though, is not going to give up. The Nine of Swords, there's worry, stress, anxiety. Maybe you do not know how to move forward with this, but eventually, Three of Swords, separation, it goes away. Whatever this initial victory is undone. Your Three of Swords undoes it. That's English. It's undone by this Three of Swords. So give up the grudge, buddy.